Oh my God, y'all. You said it's bad. Sorry, y'all. I don't know what the hell was wrong with that phone. All right. If y'all still there, live is dead. You know what? I missed that type of humor. Nah, but on some real shit. Back to the topic. New York City is dead, is what this article said. Fine, y'all got it? All right. I had to switch phones. So New York City is dead. It is because the rich people are leaving. White flight again, right? So what y'all think is gonna happen? What are y'all gonna? First of all, excuse me, I can't even drive up this block. A lot of the businesses that's in Manhattan, in New York City, the crux of New York City, are never going to return. Okay, that's what this article. This is what this post said. This video said that a lot of the mom and pop shops closed down. Even some of the bigger businesses, because they everything is remote now. The pandemic created this environment where they no longer need building business, right? There's virtual office spaces. They don't need an actual office space. So that's money that they are saving. I got me. Yes, much business is moving to Florida. Let me move out the way because these people, it's crazy. I wish I could show y'all down this block. It is nuts. But yeah, also they talk people talking about Texas in the comments too. A lot of people are saying Texas is like it's gonna be way better than New York because it's room for growth. The price of living is way cheaper. You can carry guns. I mean, it's so many reasons why Texas is a good pick, and people from New York couldn't understand why I chose Texas because it's so far away. But yet, do y'all not realize this for the New Yorkers? Do y'all not realize this quality of life is a facade? Like I know I've said it before, but let's really put this into perspective now. Over 13,000 apartments are vacant. The average rent, especially in Manhattan, you they got studios for 3,000. They got like you're not finding a quality apartment for under $2,000 in New York City. So with that being said, I don't approve that message. Leonard Green. Yes, this was impromptu, like I said, because I that really resonated in me because a lot of these individuals think they live in some type of New York City dream, and they really slimming and bumming. I really look at people like you live at home, you never left. How are you doing good? Do y'all not understand that that is not a real life? That's not a quality of life. Period. You said the country is headed to the toilet bowl. Fire in Cali, hurricanes, Trump, Biden, and Harris all fucked up. Thank you. Exactly. Oh, I think I could park here. Exactly. It's all fucked up. Everything. The weather, we got global warming, we got shitty ass politicians, we got celebrities doing the most, we got natural disasters, we got all type of shit to deal with. Pandemics. Um, it's a lot. It's a lot. Don't do. I know you did not do that to her. Sit back, Bryce, before I slap you. How you gonna nudge her in the head, like mush her in the head? Like it was easier when the New Yorkers were in the sticks. They came and took over. That was crazy. Yeah, exactly. Now the economy is gonna go down if there's no people, rich people here. If all the people with money are leaving, there's New York is never gonna be the same. They said New York is gonna be like Detroit in this article, with people just leaving in mass, like stampeding out of here. Okay, because what's the point? Like they said, if I can work from home, what do I need to be in New York City for? Everything is closed. Things is not the same after this the whole shutdown with the pandemic. Things are not the same. You could see people partying all you want to. They still fucking miserable and shit is still not the same. You said I'm in New York City too. I'm thinking of relocating to Texas. Right. This shit is bullshit. Then they want you to give blood just to get an apartment out here. 750 and better credit score. You gotta make 40 times the rent. And I said 44 times the rent. And you have to show your background check, verify employment, all type of stuff. You go to other states, they be like 550 credit score. You got the first month's rent, we moving you right on in. They probably don't even pay attention to the pay stub as long as you got the first month's rent. But out here, they want to give you such a problem for a shitty ass apartment. Then people were complaining that, let me turn the air off, that the homeless that they're trying to take off the streets are being put in luxury hotels. Why so many New Yorkers are getting evicted. Remember, they had paused the evictions. Now they press play. A lot of people are getting evicted. There's a lot more homeless people on the streets now. A lot more panhandlers. Like New York is known for panhandling, but it's to the point where it makes you not even want to go in certain stores. I went in a pizza shop the other day, and this guy came in there, a young guy, not even somebody that's older, and he looked cracked out, and he's asking, he's going up to people who are getting their food. They're ordering their food, getting their food, going straight up to them. Excuse me, can I have $1? I'm hungry. Can I have some money? I'm hungry. I told you, the panhandlers will come in the bank. They will come to you where you know you got money and you don't have a choice but to give them something. Who wants to live like that? I'm sorry. And why is it so many people out here like that? What are y'all holding on to New York City for? It's not being kind to none of us. None of us. I don't care how much of your social media look like it's lit, like you doing this and you doing that, and you're going home to a shoebox apartment, or you sharing a space with somebody, or it's people that live three in a damn room, three grown people sleeping in a bedroom. Don't ever let this New York City shit fool you and think that people's doing good out here. No, we know how to fake it till we make it. That's the key. That is the vibe of New York City. A lot of people know how to fake. All right, Braves. They fake it until they make it. Leonard Green says, my brother lives there in NYC, and I don't see the appeal now because he can't keep any money now. That's exactly what I'm saying. The last rent I was paying was $2,000 a month, and he wanted like 22, and I had talked him down to 2,000, and the utilities was included, but that was a shitty ass apartment. It was shitty. He did not want to fix anything. Every time it rained, it would leak. The ceiling would leak through the light fixtures. This man knew that. He portrayed like he got it fixed, and then it was good for a little bit, and then it started coming back through. My landlord hadn't showed his face in 2 years. I was in that apartment for 4 years. He didn't show his face for 2 out of those 4 years. I didn't see him. So any problems that came up in the apartment, we had to pay for it, and he would take it off of the rent. hmm Slumlords, slumlords. They want all of this money for a little bit of amenities. No, actually, no amenities. Like I said, going to Texas, you see a lot of these newer buildings. They come with amenities. In New York City, these apartments don't come with amenities, and if they do, you have to pay extra. You gotta pay extra for parking. You gotta pay extra, like the wash. My mother's apartment has a washroom. You have to pay for it, even though the wash and dry is $1.50 a piece. You still have to pay for it. It's not free. You said Iowa is getting big. They are promoting black-owned business and giving loans to blacks to start business. Plus, they want to make a new chocolate city here in Davenport, Iowa. Think about moving here. Oh, really? Iowa, wow. That is, I told you, I don't know nothing about Iowa, but I think there needs to be a great migration. I keep saying that. Um, I feel like black people need to consolidate in certain spaces because New York is going to turn into Detroit. People think it can't happen, but it definitely can. These rich politicians, these people in power, don't know what it's like to be at the bottom. Do they think that everybody can afford $3,000 a month rent? And that's not including nothing else. Your food, car, transportation, clothing. Shh. Hey, Aria. What's up, the infamil? You said I was holding on for my family. I lived in the PJs for 10 years. I had no mice and was happy. Everything else was pushing on my shoulders. They wanted me to pay over $1,000 for 3 beds. Girl, listen. Right now, you can't even get a studio for $1,000 in New York. You can hardly get a room for $1,000 a month. I don't know. Bryce. Shh. Here, get that to Aria. Yeah, guys. So.
I'm so sorry, guys. People are calling me. I'm trying to end the call. You said Iowa sounds like a setup. I'm done. Thank you, Ataka Zulu. Yes, it's too expensive and it's unfortunate because this is where I'm from. But I can't stay here. You know, it's like I'm not staying here. That's why every day I just be cringing. Like, get me the F out of here. Let me pull everything, all my resources together so I can get out of here. I don't want to be here. This shit is dirty. I feel dirty just standing here. I feel dirty just standing here. I wish I could show y'all. Can I show y'all? I wish. Oh, y'all can see a little bit. The grunge. Just look at this building, the Coliseum. Just look at it. Grungy and dirty. And I can almost guarantee to have a little this is like a flea market type of thing, the Coliseum. It's like a mall but really a flea market because there's no major stores in there. There's no franchise stores. There's only mom and pop stores, sneaker stores, little vendors and stuff like that. I guarantee to have a space in there costs a lot. Thank you, Sheldon. You said Iowa wants more diversity. Y'all can't hear me. Hey, Eli. You said the PJ's management was getting on my nerves. The New Can y'all hear me now? You said the New Yorkers were getting on my nerves. My job was getting on my nerves. I had to go. I feel you. Yes, they know we can't. The powers that be calculated everything carefully when it came to keeping us oppressed. Facts, King. Yes, I'm in NYC right now, unfortunately. I had to quarantine for 2 weeks and then I didn't have to. I chose to because I'm just not with any more stress from New York. Like just leave me alone. Let me get in and out. But honestly, guys, I have to get my shit together to go to Texas because with this pandemic, everything is on a standstill. Just for me to change my ID over for the DMV, the next they now this was July. I went there. They said the next appointment date is in October from July in order just for me to get a Texas license. So y'all see, like everything is like on a standstill. Certain agencies that I needed to handle business in New York is not even open yet. So it's like I don't even know what I'm really doing. Like I want to leave, but then if I leave, I'm gonna have to keep coming back and forth. And then with the quarantine, I can't keep quarantining for 2 weeks. So it's like I'm really like out of sorts with this whole thing. There's dirty areas everywhere, even here in ATL. To be honest, no, I feel you. It's dirty areas everywhere. I know that. I'm just saying, for the most part, there are some newer places in ATL. There's still room for growth because it's the South. There's not a lot of room for growth in New York. All it is revamping. You would have to revamp something that was already established. Thank you, Shelby. You say you used to live off of Jamaica Ave, 193rd back in the day. Memories, right? And that's Little Jamaica. Hey, 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 hey. You said the grunge. Fact. Wait, guys, let me get my purse. You said I've been in New York before in the Bronx, but I never knew it was hella expensive to live in. I was thinking of moving to another state when I get my life on track, but it seems like New York ain't that. Look, hell no. I'm sorry. This is where I'm from, but this is not a place you should move to settle down. This is not a place you move for. The only way you looking at it as a better life is if you come in here to be uncomfortable and stack your money. It's a money place. It's not a place that you're gonna be comfortable unless you make over 100,000 a year, and even those people have problems. To be quite honest with you, yep. What up, Chris Glover? Wu Tang Clan's ice cream video was shot where you're currently standing at way back in the 90s. Right, the Coliseum. A lot of rappers shot videos on this block. There's a song called "Funkin' for Jamaica." It's an old song. I think it came out in the 70s. And they talking about this block, 165th Street, and this is before rap. Hello, hello, stand here, over here. That was before rap, and he was talking about Jamaica Ave, doing it in the park. Is that it? No. Yeah, doing it in a park too is about a park in Jamaica. I think so. Look, I might be making shit up. You said I thought you were in Texas. I was, and I had to come back. Ooh, girl, stand up. I had to come back and handle some business. October, sis. October. It's like that's why people's frustrated because everything's hard to do. Every city has a vibration. I have to be in a certain city in my state. Oh my God. She almost made me fall. Eli, what's back home? Texas? NY, make your money and get out or invest it somewhere else. Hello. Hey, author Empress Simone. Thank you for tuning in, Queen. What you think about this Jamal Bowman? Some up and comment. Oh, some up and coming politician from the Bronx. Oh, I don't know him. Aria, come here. This girl's running with one shoe. Right, the movie Belly was shot in several places in Queens. That is true. What is wrong with these kids? Yeah, every city is grimy. Here in Delaware, city of Wilmington, in town, on the west side, Hilltop and Riverside, on the north side. Excuse me, my old projects when I was a kid till about 6. Shaking my head, grimy. Stop touching stuff. I gotta get off the line. They are driving me nuts. Be a hun. Oh, thank you, Maddie and 22. But yeah, I just wanted to briefly talk about this. I'm gonna have to come back with a part 2 because don't tell her what to do. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I just wanted to briefly say that because that's how I feel. New York is dead. It's nothing here. It's not the same. Yeah, it's the city that never sleeps. But who the fuck cares when it's nothing of substance going on but partying, people getting shot, people homeless, people on public assistance, but they fronting with they Louis and Gucci bags in a public assistance office. It's enough, and I'm done. I'm off this. I'm trying my best to be off this shit. This shit is whack, and when I say every degree of like every, I can't even describe how whack this shit is. When I look around, all these groups of black men that's porch monkeys. They ain't doing shit. They ain't doing nothing. They out here smoking. They out here looking for bitches, but they ain't got nothing to bring to the table. Enough is enough. And nothing about this is lit. Oh yeah, it's parties, it's barbecues all throughout Queens. Now that's something I don't know about other cities and states, but that's one thing about New York City summers. It is lit. It's always stuff going on in the parks, people's houses. Everything is in close proximity to each other. So numerous barbecues on the block. A bunch of people outside all the time. It's never dead. But guess what? A bunch of nothing ass people that don't really got shit going on. Won't. Bromances, exactly. I just want to show y'all, damn, if I just walking down this strip alone, the groups of guys just plastered in front of these stores. And this is what they do every day. And a lot of them got kids, families. But what are they out here for? A lot of these niggas ain't even making money. They just sitting here watching their mans making money. Oh, let me go to the barber shop where my man cuts hair, and I'm gonna sit in here all day, and I'm not even getting a haircut. I just want to be in the mix. Sorry, y'all. I dropped the keys. That's what I did. Hello. Where are these kids at? Stand right there. I dropped my keys, y'all. All right, I'm doing the most. Let me do this properly. I'll come back with a part 2. Yes, it fell off. And look, my hair's looking like shit. Thank you, Black Love 17. Do you really? And that's what's up. That's the type of men that I need to be. No, let me stop. I'm already getting myself in trouble. I talk too much. Oh, really, Eli? That's what's up. I'll be back shortly. Trust me. I already got my mom saying she want to relocate too eventually. But everything takes time. Rushing during the pandemic. That's the word. That's two bad combinations. But anyway, let me go before I bump my head trying to reach under here and get the keys. I love y'all so much. Hell yeah, I'm going to hang with my boys. Is your boys busting that pussy open or not? Cause you want to be with these niggas more than a female. Like that's kind of crazy. All those events in NYC cost too much money. I'm glad the Labor Day parade is canceled, so I don't have to buy outfits, spend on parties, and save. Facts. I'm happy it's canceled too, cause it ain't nothing coming good from that shit. Nothing. People stay getting shot. Somebody dies every year at that shit, and people still going to the parade. Look, I'm still trying to reach for the keys, y'all. Where are the keys? Oh my god. Oh my god. Look, they are really deep down here, y'all. All right, let me go. Thank you, Leonard Green. You said, how did you get back? Plane, train, or automobile? A plane. And they made me quarantine. They made me go to the website and tell them where I went and how long and who I was around. No, not who I was around with. Yeah, she been wanting to go to Houston, but again, being from New York is like you get scared. Stop! Don't push her. You get scared like there's no other life besides New York. Like everything is just so slow and this shit is washed up. This shit is washed up. Yes, I'm on the avenue. I gotta run in this store real quick. But I love y'all. Let me go. I dropped the keys and I can't find them. And my kids is acting up. I love y'all so much. Gods and goddesses, I love y'all so much. Let me go. I'll see y'all later. Part two, definitely. Have a good rest of the afternoon.